as long as we're on this, I'm going to pull one more set of cards on the Armorer, the girl that was supposed to be handling the weapons on the set of Rust. We've got mature woman. Magician. Well, that's interesting. She's the one that was supposed to make it happen, to keep things safe, using the tools at her disposal. But we've got the Magician. Why did this happen? Above it? Okay. She's the one that was supposed to have the knowledge, the know-how, the one that, was in charge of that 100%. Underneath of it, though, we have some hidden things. Hidden things. So what was going on? Some manipulation. Let's see what we have going into it. Monetary. Burden. Loss. So somebody came in. It looks like she was not a prosperous person. This was looking for her, like a lot of money for her in this situation. And she had the burden of the actions, okay? So it looks like possibly she's not really qualified. Going into it, she's out in the cold. And above it, we have the big monetary reward with it. And but she had the responsibility of the actions. The challenge is what was harvested. Okay, what took place with this? Okay, again, with the actions. She had the burden, full burden of it going into it, but the challenge was, she didn't move on the actions in the way they should have been moved on. And so this caused that pain. It doesn't feel like she was really heavily qualified. Let's see what we have underneath of it. We have the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords could be just charging forward too quickly. It could be the mind that's spinning also. But I think she's moving forward too quickly. She didn't really have the full understanding, is what it looks like. She thought that she could do it, okay? She thought she could do what she needed to do, Okay, she was on the payroll, okay, working with it. We've got the Pandora's box, though, of things that took place. And I think that she was not as, qualified, because we have here the actions kind of tied up. We have somebody here that's thinking about stuff, contemplating it. So I think she thought she was more qualified than she was. We have something to do with her past, and we have the death that happened. And now she's going to have to defend her actions, because it's coming down to judgment. If I can get this card out of here. Judgment. She's going to be convicted. We've got the hung up, seeing from a different view, because this was her job. Again, we come back to the magician, which is at the center of this. She was supposed to be mature enough to handle this. Okay? But again, going into it, we have Queen of Swords. This is somebody that's supposed to know what they are doing. She has the ultimate control over it, but there were some hidden things going on with her. Going into it, she was kind of out in the cold. It could be, so she was having difficulties financially just within her life as well. Saw this as a big opportunity, but it carries a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility, which she wasn't ready for, okay? Because we have the harvest. What she actually had coming in the world was she was looking at the action, contemplating it, but did not have the wherewithal. She moved in it. When she did move, her mental thing was not clear, and that caused all of this pain and the death that took place. Yeah, she wanted to present as more qualified than she was. Okay? She did not have the maturity to handle this, is what it looks like. She did not have, I think she passed herself off as having better credentials than she actually did. Thought she had things under control, but it was more than what she could put into place. Okay? She didn't have the maturity, she didn't have the standing to do what she did. So that's what I'm getting. That's an interesting read, surprising, but in a way not surprising, 24 years old, you're not really settled, you're not really grounded. Who knows what her lifestyle, maybe she was out partying the day before and just really wasn't fully there. And again, didn't take it as seriously as it needed to be. I don't feel she had the qualifications that maybe she was saying that she had. Maybe, they should have looked at her more closely before hiring her. But she saw this as a great opportunity to make money. It's flush, but it carries a lot of responsibility that she was not ready to have. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online.